So for today, we're going to be looking at the Seaside armor set for the Huntress. If you guys don't know, we've already done the review video and essentially the shader video all in one video because, again, I wanted to just put that video out as fast as I can. For this one, we're going to be looking at all of the pieces or the sets that I made using some of the pieces from the Seaside set. And yeah, unfortunately, by the time the Warlock video comes out, I think the event will be over. So I do apologize. These videos are a little later than usual, but to be honest, you guys can't really blame me considering there was tier 5s raining down. So I was just trying my best to get at least some of the weapons that I wanted. Fortunately and unfortunately, I did get some good rolls, but none of them on the tier 5s. I do have some tier 5s, but they're not like truly god rolls because I didn't get everything I wanted. Granted, I'm probably still going to farm a little bit right now because it's currently Sunday. So by the time this video comes out, it's probably going to be either today as Sunday or Monday. Either way, I don't know what we're going to be doing yet. But for this video, we're going to be looking at all the sets that I made. So if you guys like the video, like, comment, subscribe really does help because a huge portion of people are actually not subscribed. So if you can do me a favor, like, comment, sub, hit the bell notification because that also does help. Remember, the Discord is up. So if you are interested, the Discord, you can definitely join it. I have it in the description and it should be in the pinned comment section. But if it's not, it will always be in the description. So let me know what you guys think. Appreciate y'all. Let's just get into it. So to start off, we're going to start with a good one because the next set we're going to look at is definitely the worst set in this video. But for this one, Omnioculus Mask with the Legatus Cloak is a good combo because that means no cloak, no scarf, no nothing. NPA Rear Walker grips, the Seaside Celebration Strides, and the Pressure Stabilizer for the Girl Falcon's Halberd. So yeah, this was an easy choice, bro. Like when I saw this, I was so here is the original look because the boots just made this even better. This is how I originally had it when Season of the Deep first came out. I was like, oh, this is gonna have it be like an underwater vibe type of thing. But now that we have these Seasides, this looks way better. Granted, I wish the arms didn't take the off colors because then it could be both the white, but I don't really care. That's like whatever's to me. To be fair, you could also just change the shadering if you want, like something like this. But I know some people might just do this instead, which doesn't look bad at all, like actually. The only reason I'm not using it is because I think I use it for the Warlocks. Yeah, this actually looks pretty decent, but I like the blue, and I also like the fact that the color on Sato Tribe makes it look much more of a wetsuit than anything else. So yeah, this one's definitely the best one. Now let's get into the main problem, Legatus Cloak. I know some people might not have this, so for that instance, I would honestly tell you, God, so this one would probably be the best one because it's very minimal. It just has this right here. But if you're like, oh, I don't have that because I didn't buy it when did this come out in Guardian games, that's completely valid. If you want something that's directly in game, the easiest one is going to be this one, the Renegade Hood. Now, I don't even know if you can get the Renegade Hood because it is old, and I don't even know if they drop white armor anymore or not. But this one would be the best one. But something that you can directly buy right now would probably be something like this, which looks fucking weird if I'm being quite honest. But if you were to ask me like, what can I get like immediately, it would most likely be like the tech sec stuff. This literally just came out, this expansion, and actually takes off the I'll show you guys right now. It takes off this, so I mean that's actually pretty cool because it definitely looks more of a underwater vibe for me at least, because this is, yeah, I can see that for sure. Other than that, I don't know actually. Is this from, no, that's the cat eye stuff. This is the one I was thinking of. No, I know some people might like that. I personally don't. That's the lustrous set. This is where it gets difficult. This is the NPA stuff. So if you wanted to, I don't like it personally, which is why I'm not using it. But if you were to ask me, I would probably tell you this actually wouldn't be the worst shit in the world, mind you, just because of this hook right here makes it look like you're an underwater like hunter type of thing. But I don't want a cloak. That's kind of like my main issue with this set, is that I don't want a cloak because you're gonna go underwater. I just feel like if you're underwater, you don't need a cloak like that because then the cloak will be dragging you, which is kind of like what I didn't want. So in that aspect, like the Renegade Hood would probably be the best one because it's the closest thing to the actual cloak that I have on right now. I'm sorry, I'm like genuinely trying to see if there's anything No, it'd be this one, Aspiring Challenger, which is from Guardian Games. No, it looks more like tribalistic, which is why I don't want that. No, yeah, it would most likely just be, yeah, it would most likely just be either this one, or if you have it, the Legatus Cloak is just going to be the best choice here, just because again, it turns all of that off. Well, obviously it's the Omnioculus Mask is what's doing the heavy lifting here. Now, if you were to tell me I don't have the Omnioculus Mask as well, then that's kind of a problem, because now it's just like, well, I would most likely do something along the lines of like, where are you? Donde? Oh wait, hold on. I'd do this one, and then probably like this. Switch to shader for sure. That actually does not look bad at all. And then this is the problem, is I don't know what you would end up doing for the cloak. Because again, I'm not really, I know I'm taking a long time here, but I just want to, because I think this one's the best one, so I'm not too annoyed about showcasing this one the most. I think that's fine. It's the same cloak as the helmet, but I do think this looks like pretty decent. Just be aware, this helmet doesn't change. This is also from Eververse as well, so that's probably, some people are probably not gonna like that, but I mean, I can't stay here too long, so let me know what you guys think. As for the next set, we're gonna be utilizing the Seaside Celebration Cloak. This one, I just completely almost ignore this. This is just much more of a casual hunter vibe, which is kind of like what I was going for. I mean, to be fair, I do like it in a sense of like War Brick is such a good shader for off coloring, which is, you guys notice it from Siegebreaker, Limitless Subversion, and the Trickster. A lot of these pieces are going to be taken off coloring, and the hood as well, which is why I kind of like put this in here. Fireside Within for the helmet, because the helmet is pretty shitty when it comes to shadering. So yeah, I think this is pretty decent. It's just, again, I'm completely ignoring the cloak here. It's just going to be much more of a casual hunter with this hood. I know some people have made like some shark things with this cloak, but I just hate this cloak with a passion, bro. So yeah, I'm not going to talk too much about this one, just because again, I don't really care for the cloak, and I do apologize if some people were like, oh, I'm excited for you to use that. I was not. I was immediately like, I'm just going to cop out and just do a casual set with it, because I just don't really care for it. To be fair though, you could probably do some cool shit with it. It's just, if we had the option to take the hood off and change this color, I'd actually be pretty excited, because then I would actually go in and use the Mask of Bacchus with the ornament on it. That would have looked really terrifying with this cloak, because then I could have made like an evil like shark type of thing. But because we can't take the cloak off or the hood off, and this yellow is just forever here, that's why I'm like, I don't really care. If Bungie doesn't care enough for me to not have those options, then I don't care enough to make a cool set with it. As for the next set, we're going to be utilizing Seaside Celebration and the Seaside Celebration grips, the chest and the arms. I think this one's cool as fuck. Regal Crossroads for Graviton Forfeit, Hardened Basilisk leg guards, and then Renegade Hood. Like I said, this is going to be kind of like a different look for the underwater vibe. The only thing is this one's much more not like prepared, I guess you would say, because like it would have been better to use the Seasides, because then it looks like, oh, you're going underwater. But I didn't want to use 3 pieces of it, and actually I really like the combo with the boots, so that's why I was like, I'm just going to keep it. Shader Rise Royal Protector, I love this shader, but also I wanted some purple in there for Regal Crossroads. And honestly, I know people are gonna ask me, I don't have these boots. That's completely fine. You don't really need them, because you could just end up doing something like this if you really wanted to, because there are some off color in here, so it's actually going to look really decent with it. Or you could use another one. Bitch, why did you reset? These right here, that's also going to look really cool, and these are like relatively pretty easy to get, if I remember correctly. At least the Wildwood Strides, these should still be available through the EDZ. And yeah, this is where it gets kind of like interesting. Like, what would you want to do? I know this looks actually pretty decent. Like, actually, this looks really cool. I would tell you, like, if you don't have the boots that I was talking about, the Hardened Basilisk boots, then I think these actually looked really good. The Catch Killer Strides. good luck getting them though. I don't know how to get these, because these are from a season, not season pass, but these are from a season of the Pirates. I forgot what it's called, but you can definitely do some other things if you don't have those. I would just say be careful with what you do it with. It would just have to be something like semi-casual, but not like super casual. Like this actually looks pretty decent. I would just switch the shader out for something else, something like Viced friendly. Something like this actually looks really decent. Actually, really cool. The only unfortunate part is that the arms are symmetrical, which means that you kind of would want the boots to be symmetrical, at least for me. So that's the only like annoying thing that I can see, is that, oh, the boots kind of have to be symmetrical. Actually, this doesn't look bad. I would just switch the shader out for this one, because now it looks really cool, because the arms are spiky, these are spiky. Unfortunately, this is also a season pass ornament. So yeah, really annoying, but it is what it is. Let me know what y'all think about this one. And then last but not least, Seaside Celebration Casque, First Ascent Grips, Braytech Combat Vest, Neoteric Yacht Cloak, and then the Astrosides for the Stompies. Amrita's Dream for the shadering, and this one obviously I'm just going for a semi-casual hunter. This is much more of a poncho look with a cloth over the, or scarf over him. Nothing too much to say about this one. This one looks really cool, mind you. It's just like, this is what I was talking about when I first reviewed the armor, when I said that you can use the helmet for like any casual set and it's going to look really cool. You could also use it for like a snow biome type of thing, because that's kind of like the vibe it gives off. So you can also do something like this, which is also going to look really cool. Mind you, remember the females have a really weird shading situation with the helmet, so just be aware of that. But like also, this doesn't look bad at all. This looks really cool. So if you really wanted to, you could actually use some of the like the ice soldier sets that I've made in the past and just put the Seaside Celebration Casque, and it's probably going to look even better. So hunters, let me know what you guys think. I had a lot of fun making this video, surprisingly, considering the cloak was absolute dog water. But Titans, Warlocks, you guys are going to have your videos next soon, hopefully before the reset, but most likely after the reset. Unfortunately, again, like I said, I was just farming so much that I didn't have time to buy the armor, even though, to be fair, I didn't want to buy the armor. But I'm happy I did, because I do think some of these pieces are actually really good. Even the Warlocks, even though I did say that armor is dog shit, I do like some of the sets that I made there. So let me know what you guys think. I appreciate y'all. Be safe. I'll see you guys later.